Hi, I am Dr. K. Rani, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi, College of Arts and Sciences. Today discuss my topic name case study GST on interest on later payment of invoice important goods. Fact of the case: the company is importing goods for its holding company in Turkey for yet 120 days credit period. If the payment is not made with 120 days from the date of the invoice, the company is required to pay interest in respect of the late payment to its holding company. The applicant want clarification regarding the applicability GST on such interest paid of the if yes, whether the tax should be paid by the Indian company under the reserve charge mechanism. Discussed and finding as per entry schedule 2 of the Central Goods and Service Tax 2017 agree to the obligation to reform from an act or to tolerant and act or a situation or do an act. In the give case, it can be said that foreign supplier has tolerant the act of receiving payment beyond agreed credit period 120 days as per set on 15 subsection 2 subsection D of the Central Goods and Service Tax Act 2017. The value of supply also include interest, late fee or penalty or delay payment on any consideration for any supply. Therefore, the interest paid for delay payment will be considered as supply as per entry 5 subsection E of the schedule 2, and it also liable to GST as per section 15 subsection 2 subsection D. Further, the rate of GST payable on the interest will be the same as that of the integrated goods and service tax applicable on the import goods pertaining to that invoice, since the same forms part of the value supply as per section 15 subsection 2 and D. Order: whenever the liability to pay GST charged arise, if any amount paid as interest, a later payment invoice of important goods, if yes, that a what rate the applicable is liable to pay GST on reverse charge mechanism for the amount paid and interest on late payment of invoice of important goods. The rate of GST will be the same as the rate of IGST liable on the important goods. Key taken away from the above decision: interest on delay repayment will attract GST at the same rate as that important goods. Even though the order did not discuss why the important is required to pay the GST and RCM base, we have to assume that such transaction will be considered as support of Service Act, that GST shall be payable by the important on research charge body. These are multiple case law which state that the interest on late payment is not liable to any GST. Proper classification from CPIG needful in this record. The applicable can pay the considered for inward supplied by setting of book set. The image you upload appear to have taxable relevant goods and service tax on interest for late payment of invoice of important goods. To better assist you, could you provide more specified detail context about the case study? The main issue or question you need addressed. Any specific scenario or detail mentioned case study. The country where these GST rules apply, GST law, can vary widely between countries. Thank you.